What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games, and we got some new update information regarding Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris, or Lycoris, or however you want to pronounce that word. But we have an update regarding the game. We have an update regarding SAO as far as the celebration for the 10th anniversary of the series. So let's go ahead and get into this. This article, we're going to read two articles. This first article is coming from comicbook.com, sorry. So Sword Art Online celebrates 10th anniversary with special exhibit. Sword Art Online is celebrating its 10th anniversary in style, having already announced the release of its official Instagram account. Along with new artwork, the former light novel series doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon, with its announcements, as it just dropped the bombshell that a special exhibit will be held to celebrate the series to boot. Sword Art Online EX Chronicle will be an interactive exhibit that is sure to help fans celebrate the series. Anime's News Network released a story on the interactive exhibit, touting for interactive areas and a merchandise store that will take place for 1 week in August in Japan. Okay, so that's the, I guess the article or whatever from Anime News Network. The 4 interactive activities will give fans a feeling of logging into this popular, massively multiplayer online role-playing game anime series. You could have just said MMORPG. The areas themselves will be called EX Reality, Welcome to Wrath. Okay. EX Virtual Theater, Dive into Aincrad. EX Chronicle, Birth of the Death Game, respectively. Each area will offer a new piece of either artwork or interviews for fans to gain a better look into the series that is Sword Art Online. Fans who live in Japan or are looking to travel there specifically for this event or for this exhibit may not be so lucky as to attend this exhibit, as demand has been so high that tickets are only available through a lottery system. Pre-ordering a ticket will not guarantee entry, so if you're a fan of Kirito and the gang and are looking to visit this exhibit, you best cross your fingers and hope the virtual gods are smiling on you. So they're celebrating the anniversary, which I reported on earlier, I believe like a month and a half ago, something like that. But here's some more information. This is coming from Italy, PlayStation Zone.it. This is from Italy. I went ahead and translated it, but you know, Google Translate sucks. So Sword Art Online Lycoris Alicization, or Lycoris, new information will arrive on August 18th. Okay, so as we said in this article, in August they are doing the 10th anniversary celebration. Okay, they're having the whole exhibit there. That is in August in Japan. So, a little while ago, Bandai Namco officially announced that it will reveal more information about Sword Art Online, Lycoris, whatever, on August 18th. So, announced a few months ago with a first trailer, SAO Alicization Lycoris disappeared from the radar after its first presentation. Not really. The new chapter of the series can be easily understood from the title, will be located in the saga of Alicization Online, which recently also received a television adaptation distributed by... Okay, that's not... Whatever. Today, Bandai Namco announced that it will reveal more information on the new chapter of the series on August 18th. During the SAO... It says SAO Game Strategy. I mean, that's a poor translation. It's the SAO 10th anniversary celebration. An event dedicated to Sword Art Online series, Alicization Lycoris will Alicization Lycoris let the company know. You mean SAO let the company know, or Bandai let the company know, whatever. Will be present with a playable demo on PS4 and will be open to the public. Open to the public via lottery system, as mentioned in the previous article. But there will be a playable demo at this event in Japan. Okay, so we just have to wait for the announcement set by the company to find out more information on the new chapter of the saga. Okay, so playable demo. I've said this many times. I keep on coming back to me saying that the game will most likely release in October. Now, does that mean that we'll get a release as a worldwide release in October? I don't know. Okay, maybe it might be Japan. Maybe we'll see this in December in the western side of the world. I don't know. But the reason why I keep saying October is because the second half, or the continuation of Alicization, comes back or comes to us in October. Now, if they were going to here's the thing where it gets a little complicated. It gets a little complicated because in various translations, they say that the game will cover the full story of the Alicization arc. I don't believe that it will. Or maybe not at first. I believe that it's going to cover the first half of the Alicization arc, which is the half that we saw so far in the anime. If the game releases in October, then it will not cover the full arc because it would spoil the anime, and they wouldn't want to do that. Now, if they pushed it back, they would have to push it back all the way until April or May, so as not to spoil anything, which then would honestly, it would take away, in my opinion, would take away from sales. If you release the game at the same time that the anime returns, at the peak of the hype for the series in general, that would net you the most amount of sales because everybody's excited for the anime coming back. Then you have a resurgence of the series at that moment, and that is the perfect time to release the game because at that point the series is on everybody's mind. Now, the way that I say, or the reason why I say that is that, you know, they won't release the full thing right away is because maybe once the anime is done, we might get DLC that continues the story and finishes the story, or they might split it off into 2 parts. Okay, which wouldn't be out of the ordinary at this point because, like we all know, Final Fantasy VII is a multiple part series. So I can see them doing something like that, and in all honesty, I would be okay with it. I really would. Or I would be okay with them releasing the second half, which is War of the Underworld, as DLC. I would be okay with that as well. And if, you know, in all honesty, if they released it as DLC, but it was a full price, like if you're buying a full price game and it basically is a full price game, again, I would be okay with that. I would buy it for sure. But if they want to make the most amount of money, you release the game when the hype is there for the series, the peak height of the excitement. If you wait any longer than that, you're going to fall victim to everything else that gets released. Because then in November we have Death Stranding. It's rumored that in February we have Last of Us 2. You have so many games that are getting released between now and next year when the anime would be ending. At least, you know, War of the Underworlds would be ending probably around March. And so if they released it in March, then honestly, it would be overshadowed by games like Last of Us 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cyberpunk, you know, which Cyberpunk, yes, comes out in May, I believe, but still, it would still overshadow this game. Final Fantasy VII alone would kill the sales for this game. So October would be the most optimal point to release a game like this. I still stand by that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't, and that's okay too. Whatever the case is, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if you guys think that an October release would be ideal. Maybe you feel like, oh no, I would want it like in December. Whatever the case, as long as the game releases, as long as the game is good, I'm happy with it. I think this game will be probably the best Sword Art Online game, and honestly, I feel like the combat is a little reminiscent to maybe a Tales series game, which actually makes me really excited for this game. But like I said, leave a comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna keep pushing out news on this game as we get it. You know, the the release of news for this game is very stagnant, very stale. It's little pieces here and there, but I'm sure once August 18th rolls around and people play this demo, we're going to get a whole ton of information. And the other reason why I say October, I'm sorry to backtrack a little bit. Normally I would have ended by now. But the other reason why I say October, because when they release a demo for a game, demos usually indicate that the game is almost ready. It's almost done. It's like right around the corner. Demos are an indication of how the game will actually play. Versus a beta where there's bugs to be had. There's a lot of things that they need to fix. So when you have a demo versus a beta, demos are usually a full indication of what the game may be. They may change a couple things here and there for the demo just to showcase certain things versus others. Case in point, Final Fantasy VIII demo back in PS1 days had Renoa at sort of the beginning of the game when she really wasn't. So they may change things just to showcase other things, but other than that, the demos are usually what the game will be. So anyways, guys, I will catch you all later. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay cool, guys.